Today I have in my hands the new Anbernic RG35XX model, which according to the company is the 2024 version of the model already on the market. However, this release left me a bit confused because despite being an updated version, it lacks some features when compared to the Plus and H model. Let me explain what's going on. Welcome to the Oasis. In the box we have the console, manual, screen protector, wipes, and a USB-A to USB-C cable. The handheld comes with a memory card containing over 5,000 games from systems like the NES to the PSP. All the 35XX models have a 3.5-inch IPS LCD screen and HDMI out for connecting to a TV or monitor. The first release was this one, simply called RG35XX. It uses a quad-core ARM Cortex-A9 chip. It has only 256 MB of RAM and a 2600 mAh battery. The second model released is the RG35XX Plus. Here we have a more powerful chip, the H700 quad-core ARM Cortex-A53 with 1 GB of RAM, a larger 3300 mAh battery, and additional features like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Then we have the RG35XXH, which has exactly the same specifications as the 35XX Plus, but now we have a horizontal device and the addition of 2 analog sticks. And now we have this one, the RG35XX 2024. It also has the same chip and RAM as the 35XX Plus and H, but it has a smaller 2600 mAh battery and does not have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Do you understand why I was a little bit confused? Oh, and in this 2024 model we have a new color option, this translucent black, that I found quite nice. The original 35XX is priced at $50 on the official Anbernic website, exactly the same price as the 2024 model, which doesn't make much sense in my opinion since the newer one is more powerful. The Plus model is priced at $64, which makes sense to be a bit more expensive due to the additional features like more battery, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And the H model a little more than the Plus at $68, but it includes the bonus analog sticks. I've left the purchase links for all these devices in the video description if you're interested in any of them. If you've watched the video this far, take a moment to leave a like now and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Much obliged. This 2024 model uses exactly the same casing as the original 35XX, and they are identical in all aspects, except for the D-pad, which has been used quite a bit on the company's newer consoles. This D-pad is great and I usually don't have issues with it, but on the 35XX 2024 we have the problem of false diagonals. We can see here how Sonic rolls and can't stay crouched. This doesn't happen on the RG35XX Plus, which has the exact same D-pad. But other than that, it works very well. I had no issues in Street Fighter 3, for example. To learn more about this D-pad and actually about all the buttons on this 2024 model, except for the shoulder buttons, I recommend you watch my review of the RG35XX Plus here on the channel, since they are identical. In that video you can also have information about size, weight, ergonomics and more. I think this video here will be more of a comparison showing the differences than a review. I'll leave a card up here and also the link in the description. A small difference on the front between the 2024 model and the Plus is that the menu button is a little lower and the select and start are a little higher on the 2024 model. But that doesn't affect anything, it's just aesthetics. On the back we can see two differences and these are quite important. The Plus, in addition to having a larger battery, it is removable, which unfortunately we no longer have in the 2024 version. The shoulder buttons on the Plus are also better in my opinion, they are sloped and more ergonomic. I think my index fingers fit a little better here. Another small difference I noticed between these two models is that the Plus is a bit thicker at 2.2 centimeters compared to 2 centimeters of the new version. The software is also very similar in both models with differences only in the versions. In game rooms, you choose a system, select a game and press A to start. Within the game, pressing the menu button gives you options like save, load, adjust brightness and more. It's very basic but enough for casual gaming. For example, in Sega Genesis, the games are set up to start with an HD texture, which I personally don't like. First, because I prefer more square pixels like in the original game. And second, because I felt that this texture makes the games a bit slower. To remove it, just press the menu button and in Video Display Effects, select the Fast option. By doing this, you will be playing the game exactly as it was meant to be played. But I personally prefer to start games using the RetroArch menu. Here you have many more options to customize the games to your liking. But of course, you can always install a custom firmware on your device like Batocera, for example. This card here is from the RG35XX Plus, but since these devices share the same chip, the system works fine on the 2024 model. And since we have the same processor and memory as the Plus and H models, all the games and systems that run on these devices will work fine here. I recommend checking out these two reviews here on the channel.
Out on me. Nothing I can't handle.
The Anbernic RG35XX 2024 has come to occupy a strange position in the handheld market. The only way this model makes sense to me is if you have an original RG35XX and want to upgrade without spending much. Or if you want a very portable device for casual gaming but don't care about Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Or if you specifically want this translucent black model. The fact is that for $14 more, you can get the Plus model with more battery, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and with more ergonomic shoulder buttons. Or for $4 more than the Plus model, you can get the H model with 2 analog sticks. But if you're really tight on budget, $50 plus shipping, it's not bad at all for what this little thing can do. But if you want to know all about the new Anbernic RG556 with an AMOLED screen, click in this link here. But before that, like, subscribe and follow us.